them what they want, that's what Tony's gonna give them. I've been king since a little one. I ain't worried about it, Drake, cause how they know that I won't.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. It's Western Conference versus Eastern Conference here in Dallas, Texas, where the Mavericks will try to protect home court. And, of course, Cade Cunningham. He's a big ticket to foul. They'll go without him, though.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now ball. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Bridges, no one around him. Ball. Back to Young. Over Miller. That one a little long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
They break it out, 5 on 3. Detroit with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Now, here's Ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Young. Pass to Aldama. They get it back. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Bridges with the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young's shot is good. Young's got 5.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Pistons trailed by 3. Pass to Kennard. Now Carter. Outside Beal. Carter with the screen. The high post shot. Back to Beal. Puts it up from 17. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Here's Beal. Off on the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Down low. Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years. Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pistons trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Kennard. Drills the three-pointer.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
Young in the corner. That shot misses. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Dallas leading by just 2. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
To the inside. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Pistons trail it. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Trains the three-pointer.
There's that touch from outside. Love seeing Melo rise up with confidence.
Thompson with the bucket. Here's McConnell. Outside Curry. And the three off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Beal puts up a deep three. They get it again. Into the lane. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the Siiigh on that possession.
The three from Anthony. Rebound by the Pistons.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Williams up on top. Back to McConnell. It's to Curry. Outside Williams. Ball stolen. Thompson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And here's McConnell. Stolen by Thompson. Rebound by Anthony. The Mavericks trailer. Part of the NBA 75 list, Carmelo Anthony, a top 10 all-time player in scoring.
Kevin, a living legend. Sometimes you just have to enjoy the moment. Appreciate the fact we still get to watch Melo do it. His game is timeless.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Carter. That shot no good. Nice D from Williams.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Young.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
This is what scouts love about Killian Hayes. He has the size and the wherewithal to attack the defense inside.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Ball penetrating. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
And that's leadership right there. Anthony wanting to work the rock over to an open teammate.
Here's Ball. And it's Young at the elbow. Back to Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
The size Hayes possesses at his position is unique. He's good at using his physical advantages.
And the Mavericks call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And he's good on the second.
taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Young from outside. Carter pulls it in. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
It's a tie game in Dallas. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Young will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Takes it inside, and it's blocked. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Clark for the lead. Thompson misses.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Back to McConnell. Over Beal. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 3. A steal. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Beal. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
G.A., he's asked to carry a big-time scoring role, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
So both teams making some changes here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Curry can't get it to go. Detroit with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And it's Carter missing. Mavericks trailed by 3. And he drives in. A shot by McConnell, no good. And Beal puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Anthony.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Detroit leading by 3. Beal with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. That shot missing. From deep three-point range. No good there. And the Pistons now going the other way. Pass to Carter. Puts the move on. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And clearly you can hear what the crowd thinks about that call.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Young outside. That's tipped. And here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Three-pointer. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Mavericks making a switch here. Here's Thompson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Miller. "17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miller. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. That one missed. The third quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top as they end the third quarter with a big fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Alvarado. And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Williams. It's stolen by Carter. Inside. Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Bradley Beal.
Bridges outside. And he banks in the layup.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Now Beal. Ring shot on the way. Carter controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Kennard. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Dallas calls timeout. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, but I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's good from Williams. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so Miller will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Carter. Back to Beal. The Pistons working the ball around now. Young with the steal. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Wow, take care of the basketball. Something he did a great job of in the first half, but not so much here in the second.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Now here's Thompson. From deep. Here's Claxton. A second chance effort. Beal gets a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
Bridges for three. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Out to Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bucket is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And again, the turnover by the Mavericks.
Substitution for the Mavericks. Number 33.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Beal with it. Thompson outside. Miller outside. Fires for three. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Right side, ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. Cuts off the pass. Beal with it. Now guarded by Ball. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Beal. They set the pick. From outside the arc. And that one is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
Ball hits them both. .54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Kennard. Good on the triple. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Outside, Ball. To the middle. Stewart with the steal. That's a 2 from Kennard. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the bucket.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Pass to Alvarado. Jacks up a three. The shot misses. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
Sis, yes. Talking like you live your and I be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck. Who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
I'm so lit, Sports Center, gotta post my clips. One layup and they treat me like I'm Luka Doncic. 2-6, and we used to conflict. Turn these brand new YG sneakers into Louboutin kicks. Red bottoms, cause the out them are. If I miss them 400, I was thinking about walking up a stack of crates. But I was busy stacking cake. Cold world, say the whole name. Cold think he Drizzy Drake, he got his own plane. Flew it all around the world and now I'm back. 3 cribs in the same neighborhood, I'm that rich. These pray to God to make it on the shade room. Meanwhile, I made it on the paid room. Roadblocks when cold drop, they push back, they roll outs. That's right, make room. Stay tuned.
Talking like you live your I be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck. Who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
Ball too hard on like Zion when he bust out the shoe. You can't back when we start on the block with YG. My pockets blue. DVVs cost some cheese. Reach for these up. Scared money don't make no money. I got shows coming in, but the still bunking. Wrap the lamb truck white, but the inside's punkin'. Why we be? She like when I talk country. Who you with? Big speaker, yeah, big talker. Had your cash together, cost some for a truffle boat. $7 followers and got a lot of those. Where you at? Waiting on my food to cook and pop it over. Let's go, big bag.
Talking like you live your and I be ugly. Pull up with a 10. $500,000 on my neck. Who gon' take it from me? We ballin' on you dummies. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. Scared money don't make no money. We ballin' on you dummies.
There you go again, head low, putting on a show again. It's the holidays, how come it always ends this way? You can't take the pressure off you just to put it on me. Talking to your friends on the phone, airing our dirty laundry. Strawberry, raspberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. What's it gonna take for you to listen? Well, you can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. Cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much. There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last over again. Well, I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad. Well, strawberry, candlelight, satellite, television, x-ray vision. Oh, what's it gonna take for you to listen? You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. You can change your mind now, but you can't change your decision. I don't really want to talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you hurt me so much. I don't really want to talk about it. So many times you hurt me so much. So many times you said it was over.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. You look at the Warriors, and it's the Mavericks to start out. Now here's Ball. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He gets it in there.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the third overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Thompson with a screen. Clock at 6. Back to Looney. The kick out, Curry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Ball with it. Making a mark on the offensive end. Scoring around 13 a game. To the left side wing. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Curry. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. And the Warriors with another three.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Young. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And a deep three from Curry. Another three for Golden State. Dallas calls timeout. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:41 left to play in the first. Ball drives in. And here's Kuminga for three. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Mavericks trailing. Curry, that's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On the wing, Peyton. Back to Paul. It's Lamb on the wing. No good on the three.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Shot on the wing. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 7 points.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. From 15 feet away, the rebound by Wiggins.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
The three from Curry. Curry with another miss.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside, Green. The kick out, Curry. From outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 12 points. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant. One of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
The Mavericks leading. There's Ball with a three. The Mavericks rebound. Goes back up. Can't get the layup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
So they take the lead. He's got 6.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Williams in the post. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
On the wing, Curry. 12 points for him. 5 to shoot. And here's Thompson for 3. Williams grabs the board. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Ball no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Green, a screen. The 3 from Curry. Ball with the rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Count that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's McConnell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so McConnell nails them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Back to Kuminga. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
McConnell, good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
It's stolen by Curry. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
And here's McConnell. 2 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Back to the game after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Curry. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Curry's got 14 points.
And that's Curry's shot all night. He may not rise above people from mid-range, but he makes up for it with the quick release.
Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Now Looney. And he makes it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
On the attack, Wiggins. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And there you go. Monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4. Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Stolen by Young. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Tries again. No luck on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come. Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Here's Howard. That one's wide left. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Curry. And the layup is good off the glass. Curry's got 11 points.
He's becoming more comfortable in tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
To the middle. Here's Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
Dallas calls timeout. And so Howard nails them both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. McConnell outside. Left side Curry. Pass to Williams. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
He hits the second from the line.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Curry, no good. Back to Paul. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Ball hits them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
McConnell, good. McConnell's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors on top. They lead by... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Ball. Out to the right wing. Young from long range.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Curry's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Looney. Right side, Green. Oh, it's stolen.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Offensive board. Green. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. This one for three. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Now here's Young. Launches it. Young missing again. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Curry. Back to Curry. Looney inside.
Dallas foul. Number 33. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Curry. A three from the inbound. And again, no good by Golden State.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. The three. Curry with another miss.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Now Thompson. Outside for Green. Wiggins for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Warriors lead by three.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
And Dallas calls time here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
To take the lead. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there is the whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. .157 left in the final quarter. And the basket by Bridges.
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big time.
Connects from downtown.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Here's Young. Second chance effort. Five on the clock. Another shot. That one is off. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors leading. On the wing, Thompson. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly. Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes big league situation.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
The three-pointer off the mark. There's Young with the three. Warriors with the rebound.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Deflects the pass. The shot off that time. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Curry. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one. And that increases the lead to 6.
You never really get tired of watching Curry do his thing. The stroke on his shot is such a thing of beauty. And when he's dialed in, his offensive performances are just tremendous.
There's Ball with a three. No good.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
And he commits the intentional foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 7. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Substitution on the court.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Curry. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it.
Teacher, Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really no MC equal. Feel me, co-pimp be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Now go and ask the best rappers that they tell you he never lied. Yeah. Tenor talk.
Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that with everything I'll ever stake, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I'll ever stake, bro. Back in the day, man, a young and I had ripped jeans. Couldn't afford a new pair, I had broke shoes. Couldn't think about the money, I had broke dreams. Outfit was the match of a... I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Coats falling on my lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had to shake, dog. I said forget it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my homie Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I caught me a... And it's no... Never, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop. 2 doors where I floor if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from what I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you Tupac, let all more S loose. With my Timberland boots, I'm planning, I'm stable, I'm growing in roots. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how I love a steak, bro. I remember chilling at one of my little crib by the man close with the fixins. A man came through, he was all on some. Didn't know I was rolling, my hand was so gifted. Boy, had to get him a mix quick. Couple made him drop like. After I thought was some kinship. Ended the friendship, gave respect at the neck, my brother didn't back down. Had him standing up, then he ended the back down. His hands in my life, now they ended up flat now. Flat like a wing, let's see if he flat now. Had enough, it was tough when it lasted for one round. KD on the bench, equipped with the made him run, it was funny, was scared of the by the car. I ain't got no time for the fakes, the phonies, jabronis, the ops sorted. My homies, the only who come past the gate. I'm hungry, I'm eating right off all your plate. I won't eat, I'm on it, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping is all up for hate. Since it's just a time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I love at stake, bro. Since it's just a time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag, I'm no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets, had to stay here. Betty Crocker show me how to, bro. Doing that, put everything I love at stake, bro. Step back looking like Luca. Buddha. Done chick. Look who done this. Jumpin'. Look who run this. Ayy. Done chick. Tell him to run up my check like done chick. Step back looking like woo. 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 Done chick. Step back, out of your league. I'm coming way up to the top of the league. Woke up in the AM, pulled up AMG. Beside of the weight and you don't gotta reach. Step back, hope. Call plays like Kurt. Hit the switch like it's urgent. Shake 'em in my 2-3s like Luca. Buddha. Look who done this. Look who run this. Ayy. Tell him to run up my check like done chick. Step back looking like woo. 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 Done chick.
Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Woman, woman, woman. What you need, she give tenfold. Come here, pop up. She can go never know a guy without a goddess is honest. I'm just kidding, I could be on everything. I mean, I could be the leader, head of all the states. I could smile and tell his pockets empty. I could be the CEO, just like a Robin Fenty. And I'ma be there for you, cause you on my team, girl. Don't ever think you ain't dream, girl. They wanna pit us against each other when we succeed, and for no reasons. They wanna see us end up like we were Gina or Mean Girl. Princess or queen, tomboy or king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Woman, let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. Let me be a woman. Woman, woman, woman. I can be a woman. Woman, woman,
My world's white, but I'm black. Irish. Yeah. Yeah, my world's black. Iverson. When I started balling, I was like, I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah. You play all day. I made a lane, y'all stole the sauce and I watched all y'all take. I hope it tastes amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize ahead of time for flying y'all face. Turn it in a cause it's not far away.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Tipped away. Now Plumlee. Outside ball. Beyond the arc. Batum grabs the miss. In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he makes that one.
That's good defense, but like we say, better offenses. Paul George doesn't even think about the kick out. He wants to get those points.
Rebound by the Clippers.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Outside, Batum. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Eldama. 4 on the shot clock. Young. Dallas, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shoots it. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Shooting the ball with incredible confidence. Carmelo Anthony, a scoring machine and an offensive powerhouse.
And he lays it up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
George double team. Outside for Batum. The three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second team foul.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Looking to end the run. And George with the stuff.
Paul George taking it all the way up for the dunk.
Here's McConnell. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. McConnell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his 1st foul. Outside, George shoots over Curry. That one a little long.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Clippers trail by 4. Left side, George. George double teamed. Pass to Westbrook. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Dallas. Here's Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And stolen by McConnell. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
In the corner, it's Bridges. For 3, the shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. On the wing, Bridges. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Clippers trail by 8. Greg, you've been talking about the best conditioned players in the league, and Miles Bridges is right up there.
Yeah, Miles second in total minutes played during the 21-22 campaign. Only Mikal Bridges, no relation, played more.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The kick out to Young. Here's Ball. That shot, no good. George with the defensive effort. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And that one, good. George has got 8.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it. And just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Shots good from Young.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Batum. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. On defense, Dallas. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. Now, George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
And it's George finishing it off.
Well, Paul George can play in the supportive role, and then he can do things like that where he just decides to take over.
Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Nicholas Batum.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
It's picked off. Finished off the break. Aldama's got 5.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Anthony gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got his second basket.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Outside for Curry. Back to Anthony. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitiveness.
Oh, the power on that throw down.
Unreal. Well, Paul George demonstrating how elite he can be. It's a little tricky that time. I love it.
Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Takes it inside.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And Curry has it in the corner. Off target with his three.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And again, Dallas turns it over. Here's Westbrook. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's George. Williams with the block. He could go. Headshot off. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside for Batum. Over ball. That one wide left.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
A three from Leonard. Ball with the rebound. Dallas leading by 8. And Ball gets double teamed. Pass to Bridges. Over Westbrook. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Pass to Aldama. Plumlee with the steal. Down low. Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
Count the basket. Aldama's got 7 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
In the corner, it's Plumlee. Back to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Young. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And it's an 8-point Maverick lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young outside. Dallas moving it around. Bridges for 3.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Mavericks making a switch here. Clippers trail by 8. Outside, George. Outside, Batum. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. George with no one around. No good on the quick 3. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, the Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Driving in. Puts up a 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Leonard's got 11 points.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break. It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Young in the corner. Sinks the triple. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Over in the corner, Batum. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, George. They get it back. Kicks it out to Leonard. On the wing, Batum. This one for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And Batum can still knock down threes. He gives you that kind of gravity that the offense relies on.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Dallas. And it was from three-point range where he... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Mavericks leading by 9. Leonard with the steal. One-on-one here. Over to the wing. And there's the drive. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Outside ball. And it's Paul George with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul. Substitution.
3 from the inbound. Drops in the tray. Young's got 16 here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Batum. From downtown. A shot's good on the assist by George.
And Batum has the answer locked and loaded from the three-point line.
It's Young on the wing. Another 3 for Dallas.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Over in the corner, Batum. From the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
3 points.
Batum's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's where Nicholas Batum is so dangerous. Man, if he was in boxing, he could be a corner man.
Hits it from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
A shot by Batum, no good. Takes a three, and Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 29.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Misses the three.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. 31 points for Trae Young.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And the Clippers miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Ball gets double-teamed. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 17. Ball with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. The kick out to Ball. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 17. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ball no good. Clippers trail by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's George. Outside Batum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum. And here are the Mavericks now. 17 points was their biggest margin. The kick out to Ball. Williams inside. And it's Ball in the corner. Fires the three. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Again, when you go from second to fourth gear, Paul George puts a lot of pressure on the defense that way.
And both free throws good for Paul George. 32 seconds left in the game. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Young outside. Young is doubled. 6 on the shot clock. There's the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Anthony.
Kawhi Leonard continuing in the offseason to tinker with his game, trying to find ways to improve upon it, always working hard to bring something out the next season.
Curry with it. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under.
I'm telling you what it is, don't talk about what it was. Here you got, but everybody got, just put this like, oh, out the window. Oh, see the around my apps, those ain't my friends. No, oh, tell me how you wanna give it up. Oh, about love, I'm standing on big trust. Whoa, it's like I homies plotting on me. I get no. I get no sleep. I get no sleep.
Clyde, Guevara. It's gonna make for a hard cover. DJ Drama. Gangsta Brazil.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Tim Hardaway Jr. Team moving on here without him.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return. Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And he gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Young's shot is good. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Young. Paul George making his last shot. Batum with the steal. To the middle. The shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Paul with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
George with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. George, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now George, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. It's Young on the wing. Down low. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. .151 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Outside Anthony.
You look at Kawhi's work ethic on defense. He's perfected the art.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Now, here's McConnell. Williams for 3. Here's Anthony. That one, no good. Good D by Westbrook. The Clippers trail. George looking over the floor. With the drive. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Inside. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum. Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Leonard inside. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And a deep free from Curry. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 15. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Mavericks making a change here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
And Young, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 8 points.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And there's the drive.
Give him any kind of opening, and Kawhi Leonard will make you pay at the rack.
Outside ball. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time. Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Oh,
here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
There's Ball with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions.
To the paint. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to George. Clock at 6. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Leonard. And it's Leonard with the jam.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
And the Mavericks call time here. A different look for Dallas. 1:36 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the double team with Westbrook. Left side, Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside for Batum. For 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
To the inside. Batum with the steal. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. 54 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
And that one's good, George.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry with a wide open look. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Curry's got 6 points.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Here he goes. And they'll get another chance. Here's Plumlee. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Mavericks ahead, up 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now, here's Ball. Off target with his three.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Here's George. Gets the bucket and the foul. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Fouling to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Pass to Leonard. Westbrook up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
On the wing, Bridges. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Left side, George. Batum wide open, he fires. The Clippers rebound. Back to George. Second shot opportunity. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dallas leading by 6. And Ball gets double teamed. Paul George with the steal. Stolen away. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Ball surveying the defense. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Connects from three-point range.
When the team needs him most, Nicholas Batum goes into attack mode on the offensive end.
Outside ball. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Leonard with the ball. Bridges covering. And then Leonard with the dunk.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive, rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas leading by 4. For the 3. A shot by McConnell, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
To the middle. 13 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The Clippers again turning it over. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to McConnell. From 17 feet out. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Here's George. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And George, here we go. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Dallas with the ball. McConnell with it. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he sinks the second. Clippers trail by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's George. Drives to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Strong take by Paul. He plays with great decisiveness.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. Good on the second free throw. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Curry on the wing. Over George. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Clippers trail by 5. Outside, George. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Here's Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
They get the rebound. Here's Curry with the three. The shot comes out.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Chalk up two there.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
Stolen by Westbrook. Outside, Batum to take the lead. Westbrook, no good. The Mavericks leading. It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside, Batum. It's George on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Batum. And it's Westbrook missing. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside for Batum to tie it up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Here's Ball. Pass to Young. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 35 points for Paul George.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
And the Mavericks call time here. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Pass to Batum to tie it up. That one doesn't drop. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Mavericks leading by 3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Batum takes the 3. He can't get that one.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Here's Bridges. Good. Nothing but net. Bridges got 4 points this quarter.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Good!
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside Westbrook. Good defensive work there by Young. Here's Dallas. And Ball slams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Ball no good. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Leonard. Money!
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Out left to the wing. On the wing, George. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Mavericks basketball.
Paul George with the steal. And a deep three from Westbrook. No good. And so it's Dallas.
Hey! Wait, this is out of context, but do you guys know that Hello Kitty is not a cat? So what is she, a girl with like some mustache?
Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at the wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Guess who's back on the scene now? It's ramen girl with a V now. I got some people who be hating my, but now all they wanna do is say hi now. Where you still here, Zayna? Where you looking so stiff like a new. I've been making big moves, so go eat now. And my baby still cute, kawaii now. Whoa, I was just a kid with a simple dream, wanna be rich, wanna play all day. Ooh, I remember times when I compromised and I realized I betrayed myself. What's the meaning of obedience? If it pays more to be a deviant, I refuse to be treated like that. And it's Fendi bags, my Fendi facts. Anybody trying to be a little me? This will be underneath where you look so sick, you look so. Must be home on money looking how you think will it be? I don't smile and I don't do no friends. I'm just me and I don't do no trends. The type to pour all this cup of beans. Yes, I am a girl, but I'm still the man. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at the wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me.
It's on me if we keepin' it basic. Keep it on me if they wanna say. Nothing was down in the basement. All the years I was testing my patience. Look at these big rocks. I'm in my back at the big guap. Whipping the jack with these stick. I don't got time, it's just quick. All these diamonds dancing on me, look at me, look at me. DR, rockin' that Fendi, females and Bentleys, they actin' friendly. When you up now, they just wanna come now. Been through up downs, so we heading uptown. Used to cook ramen, no girl, no diamonds and pearls, life is a plug.
Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Okay.
Yeah, 英語わかりません。英語わかりません。アジアメリカ人。英語わかりません。宮地稼ぐダラ。I put the back in the yen. 英語も忘れちゃった。I'm bringing it back to Japan. 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put it back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 今到着成田前はマクドナルド今食べてるキャビア喋り方がキャビア神書く雷や渋谷クラブ入り VIP Yeah 上がる夢を見てるいつも通り開けて飲んでる水のように東京にいたら渋谷立てて地図を読むニューヨーク帰ったら普通のアジア人に戻る英語何もわかりません俺の女は過去口洋服ほとんど中国から今からパリ服を月間に確かにやね月間にってわかるよねアルバム終わったらあとすぐ国出る I'm a check 滑らか with the flow Everybody on the flow どこでも出身 Everybody 欲しい人いるから僕ポケットの中パスポート見つかるわけないよ Yeah 英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put it back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan Me no speak no English These fools who just see pigment Them labels just see business I'm an NY child, my fitted head down to the brows I've been trying to make an imprint Cause my whole life was a misfit When background cause they miss kid I'm getting back in my zone Made a new path for the wave now I'm traveling home Most of the time I keep hands on my paper My head in the clouds I can't answer the phone Most of be telling me that I'm a star I'm the crew and the cast of the show Growing up top of the Tokyo Tower My aura is powerful Speaking in tongues of my own 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan 英語わかりません英語わかりませんアジアアメリカ人英語わかりません宮地稼ぐダラ I put back in the yen 英語も忘れちゃった I'm bringing it back to Japan
Dollar sign, yeah, I get that. With dollar signs, let's see how far your bar's gon' get. Don't do no features, less I know you got no price on this. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap with your bro. Got no cap. We counted big bucks before I saw that TikTok. Your favorite rapper probably waiting on the next trend. I'd rather get it out the mud before you help me. That boy Mike DZ, he don't rock with me. They ain't no stopping me. I seen them pop up out the cut when fans start upping all my streams. I remember ain't nobody used to talk about my heat. I remember everything. I never throw away receipts. I don't do no beatbox, leave your feet hot. That running like a track star, right out them Reeboks. There's no more parties for your shorty, but she still gon' be a to find a with some guap. Oh, I see they catch up. Oh, God. If you see Cap, just put the Billy on it. Got the city on it. I was riding in that Civic, homie, probably with a shorty. Now I never like to kick it. Everybody keep recording. Go by two things in my lifestyle: money and lose. Everything start getting better. You gon' see they ain't even cool with you. Bad tryna fool with them. Want nothing to do. Fake love tryna make amends just cause of that little bitty trend on TikTok. Leave your feet.
I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, B.A. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
Now here's Ball. It's Bridges on the wing. 5 on the clock. And Ball. Throws it down.
That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Here's George. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
George outside. The three ball. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Ball right side. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Outside Young from the arc. Wing shot on the way. Ball no good.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Here's Leonard. Soft touch off the glass.
I love how Kawhi gets to his spots. He won't let the defense throw him off.
And stolen by Leonard. Banked it in off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Bridges outside. Oh, no good again that time. Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, V.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
The Mavericks trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a deep... defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Highland. Clock at 4. Powell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
The kick out to Young. And a miss there on the triple. The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. And rejected. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Westbrook. And jams it home. Westbrook.
I'm amazed at the level of creativity by Russell Westbrook. His dunks are special. He's an outstanding athlete.
There's Young with the three. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. That one on Morris.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. George, good.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer, Anthony. Here's Leonard. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Leonard's got 6.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by... Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
And he sinks the second.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
Now here's Westbrook. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Nice shot by George. He's got 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Williams misses.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard. And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. 4-3. Again, the miss by Leonard. And here are the Mavericks now. A 12-point game. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And the jam by George.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
Here's Young. Drives to the hoop. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Picked his pocket. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And Dallas calls time here. So both teams changing it up here. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. The 12th overall pick back in 2018, Miles Bridges was part of a loaded lottery. Guys like Luka, Trae Young, SGA also part of that class.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Leonard outside. Jacks up a 3.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Now here's George. 15 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Batum. Off target from outside. And Dallas with possession. Down by 12. Here's Young. .34 seconds left in the first half of this game. There's Ball with a 3. Here's George. And the jam by George.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team. Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And he drops the first. And so Ball nails both of them.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Westbrook outside. Leonard on the wing. George outside. No luck on that one.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Los Angeles. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The 3 from Ball. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And the Clippers with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. They host the Pistons after this one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Ball way outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
Clippers ball.
George with it. He's got 17. Batum outside. Misses the 3. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Up top Ball. He's got 10. Goes back up. Here's Williams. They shoot again. Shoots a fadeaway. That one drops for him. He's got 5.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Leonard outside. It's tipped. Ball outside. From deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown? The Clippers in the lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stolen by Young. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Ball throws it down.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. Knocked loose.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Now here's George. 17 points in the game. Fires the three, and the Clippers miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
Now here's Ball. He's got 15. Count it. Ball's got 17 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Westbrook outside. Back to Leonard. Batum outside. Pass to George. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard for 3. Leonard on the wing. Oh, they need this. The rebound by Bridges.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1 3, and that was in the first half.
George outside. And George with the jam.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Left side Young. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Substitution for your Lakers.
Westbrook outside. Misses in close. The Mavericks trailing. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Dallas calls timeout.
Timeout call.
Here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. No good on the quick 3. Over to the wing. Here's Batum. Here's Zubac. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
Shooting for the Clippers.
Good on the second one. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Three-pointer, Anthony. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now McConnell. Outside Curry. Three-pointer Anthony. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Yep, that one's good.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Leonard on the wing. Westbrook outside. Up top, George. And stolen by McConnell. 3-on-3. Takes a three. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard on the take. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Down low. McConnell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Blocked.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
Williams' shot is good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Batum outside. Fires for three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Batum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Aldama. And here's Curry. Anthony outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out. Curry. Oh, sweet move. The shot off that time. And George with some nice D. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, Coach wouldn't let me be me, too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
No good on the triple.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
George's shot is off. Dallas now, time running out. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. George has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Ball. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And so Ball nails both of them. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
And he does get the second one. And that'll put him up by 9. 1:36 left to play in the fourth. First free throw is good, and that brings him within 8. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Ball's got 26.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Westbrook outside. Batum outside. The three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Westbrook outside. It's George on the wing. 5 to shoot. They double team George. Stolen by Young.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good on the three. Now here's George. Batum outside. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena.
I get it times 2. You dey eye me. Let me remind you. No, they try me. But to bury me, go my berry. Yeah. You got my attention. Now what you gonna do? You the tension, but show the kung fu. Okay, cool it down, down. Cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Only mumi bow down. To bambino farabale. Aboyako. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on the daily. Okay. We go there, okay. I just want to hear me. Look. If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. Touch green and stats, booze off in the safe. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, feed you water on the chain. Fake, you know love where I'm from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up for from nothing made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay, 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 ay.
Last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? All my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece, he got the whole hitting. I've been stacking up all these assets, keep me conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie. Hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case. Like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Like, let me tell you something real quick. Hey, you told every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't fuck with this. My pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich, you can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior. But last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? All my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN, I had no other choices, we ain't own it. And all that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad, then a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis, only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tried to question my character. Young Richard Black. We some world, don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake kick it, kick it, politicking. I ain't worried about it, I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
I think that first intro is the one. Water.
Wet, wet. Oh my God,
1, 2, 3.
Ronnie.
Yo, 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 yo. Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit. Ain't doing the waiting. Free just like the Masons. Giant what I am, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. Like there's a cup of Joan, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubber me, and then it's the economy, cause it texted them properly. It said up here with the paper, it said I do origami, it said okay, wipe your nose, we cold, what we follow. The code, I'm an animal, you see silo. Horns on the top of the head, go. We told, just like Starburst. Send a ghost, any friend, I'm on bro. None of that picky, I eat my nigga mo. Go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my go, yo, yeah, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my go. I go crazy, I Steve-O. Keep the Dragon Ball Z, pick it low. Think I'm scared to get Geronimo. Wish it would like Pinocchio knows. We gon' like one of Barney toes. That's just how it goes. All of my opponents get from the head to the flow like a rubber band. We show resistance, set up. I've been fly. Harry Potter or Peter Pan. We can sort of something like Daniel Son. Call me senpai. Animated the world, but no. You outdated your phone wrinkly like a hang dry. So it's the hay fro. I'm on a tron bike, like a skate bike. Hey. Golden light retriever. Wonders like a Stevie. From the bottom, like crown on me like titty. Liddy light. I'm in the city. I got my floaty. Daily. Go, yo, yo. Go, go, yo, go, put that on go, yo, yeah, go, yo, go, yo, go, put that on my go, yo.
Tanner talk for. You know, this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. Made me what I am today. What you coming? This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In a game I used to train like Rocky.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the Dallas Mavericks. Houston moving it around. Here's Davis. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. We should see, Richard, a load of three-point shooting tonight. Both these teams can really shoot it from deep. How do you feel about the NBA's three-point revolution?
I think it is a beautiful thing. I wish I would have shot more threes as a player. Maybe I would have got to 15,000 points. But let's focus on this league and the way the guys are playing right now. I truly believe that the game is going to continue to evolve and deeper threes. Wow.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. Young, no good. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Dallas's head coach and I did get a chance to talk. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. It's Davis on the wing. Out to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Thompson with it. Bridges covering. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Ball no good. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the Dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Now, here is Young. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Beauchamp. Here's Davis. Pass to Smith. And he makes good on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Anthony. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Smith. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 12-3 run. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Back to Porter. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Anthony. And the shot goes down.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Sweet move. And finished off by Porter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Rockets leading by 11. .36 left to play in the first quarter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
No, he's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Tate. To the left side wing. Here's Şengün. 1 second left. And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. In quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And Ball puts up a deep three. The Rockets pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Smith. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up, but LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
The kick out to Young. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nice shot by Smith.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Can't cash in from close range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Smith. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his three. Here's Ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place, right now, a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Back to Porter. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Mavericks trailed by 19. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Anthony in the corner. Launches a three. Dallas again missing. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Williams gets the bucket. Houston leading by 19 points. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Mavericks now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that'll be the fourth of this 5-game homestand. And here's Young from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Pass to Beauchamp. And some nice passing there by Houston. Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Young inside. And Davis pulls it down.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Nice shot by Smith.
And smart play by Smith, using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Beauchamp. For three. Rebound by Williams. And here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Young for three. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Aldama. Back to ball. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
Ball surveying the defense. Goes up from the top of the key. Off the left rim and out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the inside. Count it. Davis has got the first points of the second half here for Houston.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Dallas again missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And the Mavericks call time here. Dallas with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right players.
Mm-hmm.
Rockets call timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Young outside. Bridges outside. There's Ball with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Smith outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. 2 points. That one goes.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges is also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Houston moving the ball around. Here's Porter. Here's Davis. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trailed by 21.
And the versatility AD offers is what makes him such a valuable player.
Offensively, he's a real handful given the array of moves and shots he has in his bag. He's also outstanding defensively, too, able to guard multiple positions.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Thompson. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 10 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The kick out to Williams. Here's Anthony. Rockets with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
Mark Williams.
Dallas calls timeout.
Third team foul.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Here's Reeves. The Rockets with the new 14. Tries again. Rebound by Williams.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Şengün. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Good if it goes. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Houston on top, running away.
The Rockets, 50.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Houston with it. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
What do you want? Agility? He's got it. Height? He's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Houston with it. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. Now, ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it. And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line, and that's happened to them here in the second half.
Another miss by Houston.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Here's Thompson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Ball. Dallas moving it around. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Timeout called, the Rockets.
Rocket substitution. Kevin Porter Jr.
And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Kevin Porter Jr.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston. Free throw good, Porter. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Young taking his time here. The 15-footer. Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Houston with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Here's Reeves. It's intercepted. Young outside. Back to Ball. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 6 to shoot. Elbow shot. A nice shot by Young.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Şengün with the ball. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Ball with a wide open look. And he drops that one in.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Porter. Got a piece of it. Left side, Ball. The offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And a wide open look for Porter. The Rockets again can't hit. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Young. Here's Reeves. From deep three-point range, missed. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to the
Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life, took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them, yeah. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my, you know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah.
I be gone.
Yeah.
They gon' run on how they come.
Yeah.
Get back, up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
I look at the stars. They asking me what do I see? I noticed that lately all them constellations been looking like me. Inspired to shine, inspired to dream. I think of my life and I feel that I may be as good as I seem. Coming up, I dreamt of the checks I be running up. I sat on my bed writing lyrics of songs. I would practice some more, but it wasn't enough. I wanna perform, I want a crowd singing it back to me, stadium loud. Homies in front turning up, getting down. And proud. The energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's my song. I'm starting to think like a mogul. I'm starting to feel like an icon. Cause I ain't the same and I know it. But I got the heart of a poet. That money is good, but it's new here. I'm trying so hard not to blow it. Cause all of my friends walk around and they icy, pricey. But when it come to me, I prefer just a tee and some Nikes. I might be running from changes, I like how it is. Easy to cover the life that I live. Still ain't got used to the sight from the crib.